Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a Tier 9 match in Kagero on Atlantic. Taking a look at the matchmaking now. Got a couple radar cruisers, Baltimore, Cleveland. This map, I generally, with this spawn, I like to go AB from the south. Letting my team know that I'm going to ACAP. This is a replay. I recorded it earlier with commentary and didn't realize I had my OBS muted and had a couple games that I had to come back in and do the voice again. So basically right now I'm taking a look at the team, see what they're doing, and yeah, gonna push up in here into BCAP. My intent is to kite towards CCAP if I get into contact. Sometimes radar cruisers will try to rush the island at F5, and also sometimes they'll rush the island up at D6. And in both cases, I'm looking to either put distance or island cover in between me and the potential radar ship. I'm noticing up here, a lot of DDs like to try to hang out up here at this point, and I'm just dropping some torps off. Maybe I get these guys, maybe I don't. And there we go. I think that's Cleveland radar. But basically I'm gonna push into this guy's concealment, and now I'm actually starting to move now. I want to keep this guy permanently lit. I don't know how much longer we've got concealment wise on radar for the Cleveland. And at this point the guy's turning into me. He's turning into a Cleveland, a Bismarck, a Gneisenau. He's dead. I'm just gonna help speed the process along. Last thing I want him to do is get off some torps or something like that on my allies. So I'm gonna start going to work on him. And he's going down pretty quick. Okay, and he drops off. I'm looking. I saw the shell hit and take a pot shot. Not even close. He's still moving. And I think this is the Indies radar that's popped. And team finishes him off, but we're trading a Cleveland for a tier 7 DD. It's a bad trade. There's no reason that Cleveland couldn't be up there where that Indianapolis is. He'd still be very healthy and in good shape. So they're down a DD. They're down to 1 DD. We're down a radar cruiser. I'm coming back into BCAP and gonna try to take it again. Right now I'm looking at the mini-map and just doing the simple arithmetic. The guys are going to get stomped down there today, and just trying to bring it to their attention, hey, if you can get out, get out. I mean, our Hipper's dead, our Amagi's probably dead. That Rune could get away if he went dark right now and just hauled butt. We'll see how it plays out over the course of the match. Up here, I'm taking a look at this Alsace, and I'm just watching. Two schools of thought: either the guy's a potato and he's just gonna keep reversing, or he's doing the old speed up, slow down, juke the torps kind of thing. And at this point, the guy's been shot at a couple times, and I'm just gonna drop torps on him. I pop my torpedo reload. Thought being, if he accelerates, I'm just gonna torp him to the front, and as long as he maintains his course, I'm just gonna hold those torps in reserve. This is one of the strong points with the torpedo reload consumable. It brings this kind of flexibility to your engagements. I really like running torpedo reload on any of the IJN DDs that have it. And here again, I'm telling this Mahan, he's still contesting the cap. He's still fighting over there. You've got a Kronstadt pushing in. Looks like a Baltimore. It's going to be ugly. I got 2 torp hits that hit this Alsace. I mean, it's a tier 8 boat, but these torps hit hard. That's probably a good 22, 23k off the top of him. And along with the flooding, so his damage control's on is blown right now. Now, 2 schools of thought. I've got my team close by. I would much rather reset this, blow this KGV's damage control than to flood out this Alsace. I really thought my team would pick this guy up, having him having eaten the torpedoes, but they're focused up north on CCAP, so I'm gonna hop in right down here, and at this point I saw the KGV turn out, so I was like, I'm not sure the torps are gonna hit, so I'm just gonna keep him lit. I'm just gonna keep him spotted. Maybe somebody shoots at him, maybe they don't. But I'm watching right now, and the guy's gonna end up turning in, and bam, right there. Almost 16k and a flood on him. So Alsace, his DCP's just about back. He's starting to heal up. Really kind of a missed opportunity for the team to get some work done, opening up pressure on the middle of the map, but they've got their hands full up there with all the ships up there they're hammering. So can't really fault them. They got a bunch of ships in their face, so right now I'm looking, and I know I'm getting close to this Cleveland. I'm banking on my Bismarck and my Alsace nuking the guy, and it's just not happening. Finally, the guy goes down. Cruiser players, I don't know if that guy had radar or not, but if you know you're gonna die, don't die with unused consumables. Pop your radar, pop everything. And you know, if you're lucky, your last few seconds, you can, you know, either provide your team additional information, or maybe they can wreck something. So just something to think about. Now I'm coming up here. This KGV, he's playing like a cruiser. He's just looking to kite. So, you know, I'm just looking at it. You know what? I'm just gonna torp this Alsace and just get him out of my way. And I think he's gonna start angling at the Bismarck. That's why I cheated towards the left-hand side, launching that torpedo. And you can see he's already starting to turn. He's turning a lot sharper than I thought he would. At this point, I was actually worried if I was going to get him or not. I mean, the torps are pretty fast, but you can tell he's under speed boost right now. And or does Alsace get speed boost? I don't think he does, but regardless, he ends up eating a torp right there in the bow. That's the first kill. At this point, I'm looking at my Bismarck, and he's pretty much dead. He's getting played. If you're playing German battleships, don't do this. You're not gonna win this fight. This KGV, he's just kiting you. You know, he's just gonna burn you to death. And yep, that guy looks like a barbecue right now. you know, your secondaries just aren't going to burn him down as fast as he can burn you down with his guns. It's just good play by the KGV. So right here, I'm looking, I'm trying to see how he's going to arrange his guns. I'm debating on opening fire myself. This guy's been playing pretty passive, so at the end of the day, I don't want to spook him. I know my Bismarck's dead. I'm just gonna torp him and you know, hopefully get some hits. Now I just noticed my RPF has shifted, and that means Akazuki right in front of me, and I get lucky and I get the spot. The guy's not running concealment expert, he's low health, and I'm waiting. KGV just dropped out of my gun range, and I open up. Okay, and now I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna stealth fire this guy. Hey, he keeps shooting. He should not be shooting, especially as low as he is. And bam, he's done. And there's the double strike. Now, just want to bring it to people's attention. Torpedo reload, obviously you don't have smoke to rely on. What I was doing, I waited until that KGV moved outside of my gun range so I would remain undetected engaging that Akazuki. A little trick that some people do with their Japanese DDs, they'll run the stock gunfire control system, the stock range module, to reduce their gun bloom, and you end up with a case that, like in the Kagero's instance, it's like 8.5, 8.6 maximum gun range. It's very quick. You have a typical DD engagement starts at like 5.5 and runs out to, you know, 7-8 kilometers pretty quickly, and you drop off as soon as you're outside of max gun range from all the enemy ships. So just something to think about. I personally don't do it because I am comfortable dodging. You're gonna see that here. Low HP cruiser, I'm healthy, I'm shooting. Japanese guns hit hard. 2400 right there. And then boop, little bit of jukes, another 2400, and he's done. Japanese destroyer guns are no joke. Players that know how to use them, they make these destroyers very strong. At this point of the map, it's done, it's over. I'm not going to waste my time going to A. I'm greedy. I'm looking to get some more damage in, get some more spots, help my team out, and full health Alabama, I have no idea what's going on with that. But you know what? I'm gonna farm it. So I'm moving into position. I see that this Alabama is shooting off his starboard, so I like to try to get in on the backside of ships to torp them, just for the extra surprise factor. That's if I have the opportunity. In this case, I do. I'm just gonna be patient. You know, I'm gonna get in here. I know the Baltimore's got radar, but the Baltimore's shooting non-stop. He's not really got an indicator that there's a destroyer close. The last they saw me, I was on the edge of B cap. They're probably assuming I'm heading to A if, you know, they've noticed anything at all. So at this point, I'm turning in. I want to get the optimal torp position on this Alabama, and I'm gonna get close. Um, I want to make this a good drop, and then I'm turning out. 5.4 is my detection. He's 5.6, and I'm safe. Now I'm watching. He's turning out more than I thought he was going to. So it's gonna throw off some of my volley. Um, get 3 torps on him, and it's end of the match. I'm waiting a little bit, waiting for the damage control to come back off cooldown, and I'm shooting. Gonna work on that superstructure. It doesn't look like it's fully saturated yet. Getting some good damage off it, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep circling to his offside and just keep harassing him. This is just good destroyer play. And he's done. That's game. And here's the results. 9 torpedo hits, 106k, double strike, 4 kills, couple base defenses. All in all, a solid game. Included this because it had a couple interesting discussion points to talk about with the mid-tier Japanese DDs that can run the torpedo reload. So I hope you guys appreciated it. Let me know what you guys thought about the replay, and I'll talk to you later.